Hey all geeks, gamers, and everything in between. Welcome to the Hyperfixnation podcast with my co-hosts McKenna and Kaden. We don't talk about Remake Freddy.
All right, McKenna.
Alright, McKenna.
You get it started in here.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the podcast.
What's up?
Hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hyperfixnation.
No.
Nope,
Okay.
that's what you can't.
Oh.
No,
You can't have a third try.
Okay, fine, whatever. Movies we watched this week. Go.
Well, okay, jeez. We watched.
Alright.
Again, I like to start by saying another thank you to everyone who listened. I haven't looked at the statistics this week, but I'm sure someone out there listened, because hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It's
Yeah.
YouTube. I know people have listened there.
Yeah, that's
cool.
good. Shout outs to the YouTube viewers. Yeah. Y'all watch Oh, you know what we got to talk about? Smiling Friends Go to Brazil. Did we all watch it?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This
I
is
watched
very
that.
important. This is probably the
We all
biggest
love this show.
biggest release of this year, of this summer, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But
For
yeah,
those who don't know,
Smi-
you can explain Smiling Friends
Yes.
a little bit for those
so
who don't know.
Smiling Friends is the best show on Adult Swim right now, and possibly ever. It's hard to explain exactly what it is. Just go watch it. Like,
Yeah, everyone.
it's
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
HBO Max. You can crush it in like an hour and a half. I've watched the whole series through about 5
It's
times.
really short, yeah.
It's really short.
Each episode's 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's really good as well, and really funny.
If you
That's
want
the
the
thing.
base of the show, it's about two people who are working to try and make other people smile.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what the show's
Technically,
about,
but
except
it's-
it's a little wacky and a little bit more.
little
wacky
goofy.
and wacky.
I'd say
even,
one thing that is good to say about it is how well it encapsulates internet humor, I guess.
Yes, because
'Cause
it's made by two internet boys. Two
Yeah.
Newgrounds guys.
What's the? Yeah, I know the one Zach from
Zach Hiddell.
from I don't remember exactly what YouTube channel he has, but
Oni Plays.
He's also
Oni
second.
Plays.
Oni Plays, yeah.
But
Love
they
that
released a special this past week of the Smiling Friends Go to Brazil, and there was like barely any trailers for it. They basically announced it and dropped it like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Which was perfect for what it is, because spoilers, it's a 15-minute episode of a TV show. It's literally just the main characters arguing in an airport for about 15 minutes.
It's so
Yeah.
funny though.
It was so great, because I was like, it would be funny if that's what they did, and it totally was exactly what they did, right? Like,
Yeah, well,
they
like,
they
the
did
trailers
nothing
and
with
stuff-
actually Brazil, really.
The trailers and stuff was just of them talking on like the escalator thingy, and then that's literally the whole.
That's
The whole episode.
That's the whole episode.
Yeah. It was in
So-
like
it's
oddly
great.
enough, it may be one of the funniest episodes of the series. Like, I don't know what
It's very real.
Yeah, very real. Except for the part where, like, if you didn't get a hotel at a place, you'd find one. You wouldn't just go, oh well, we'll fly back like now. I mean, obviously it's a show, but you know, it was still pretty funny.
It's really funny.
Yeah. I loved it when they called their boss to see what to do.
And he was like, oh, you guys are. Yeah,
I feel like
oh, man.
yeah, we all love the boss. The boss character's the worst, but the best.
I think the best character is Glep. It's got to be Glep or Mr. Frog.
Mr. Frog. Heck
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, any other movies you guys watched this week?
I mean, other than Prey.
No. Yeah, just
I-
Prey and
I
Prisoner.
kind of watched
watched a
George of the
few.
Jungle with Brendan Fraser this morning.
Yeah, George of the Jungle.
Yeah, that's a good
Not
one.
like fully, because it was just on in the background at work. But I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I got to see
I
my
know.
favorite scene that I'd seen online, which is just where it goes, to swing or not to swing. Swing. It makes me
Yeah.
laugh. I can't explain why.
Gets
just
gets
funny.
a chuckle.
Every time. A little giggle.
I know me and McKenna watched Bullet Train. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it.
watch
Surprisingly,
that.
it was better than what I thought it would be.
Same here. I watched a few other movies. I think the main one that I'd like to say.
Would you guys recommend I watch
I think
Bullet
you'd like
Train?
it, yeah.
Do you think it's
Because
something I
most
should
people
check out?
you like the
Tangerine
Deadpool
and
movies,
Lemon
right?
deserve their own movie. They
They
deserve
do,
their
kinda.
own movie.
They absolutely
a prequel, whatever.
Who does?
They deserve
Tangerine and Lemon. They're two characters.
it.
in
You'll
the movie.
know. You'll know.
That's what one of my friends.
They're
One
the
of my
best.
friends said that they were the best. I know Joey King is in it.
She's better than usual.
She's an actress.
She's better than
She
usual.
Sure is. Yeah, I was scared because I don't think she's been in a good movie since.
She's been in some stuff. I don't. Who
Since
knows?
something. She was in Dark Knight Rises.
She was?
Which,
She was?
depending on your.
Who did she play?
She was. She played young.
Young Talia Ugly.
Oh,
Okay,
she
that makes sense.
did. I remember.
Little baby.
Yeah,
That makes
Yep.
sense.
she was in Wish Upon and I think
Ugh.
Slender Man.
Those
Yeah.
movies.
Slenderman. I forgot that
Don't
movie
forget.
existed.
Don't forget the kissing booth movies. I think she did those. I think
Oh,
so.
is she in that too? Dude, she's like a modern day. Well, no, I would say modern day Christopher Lloyd because he just whores himself out to any movie that'll give him $20. But
Christopher
still
Lloyd,
working,
at least we
so-
love him in those.
you guys see the trailer for the Spirit Halloween
No,
Yeah.
movie?
I didn't know the
There's a
trailer was
real
out yet.
Spirit-
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, I watched it with no
okay.
sound. I just gotta check it out.
I
went
didn't.
to Spirit Halloween.
I watch.
Today.
I watch
yeah.
movies I watch movies every day, but I didn't watch anything too big. I did
Mm-hmm.
rewatch Night at the Museum recently.
Banger.
Honestly,
Banger film.
underrated
rules.
movie. Also, the fact that it has one of Robin Williams' last roles before he passed on.
Aww,
And the day,
yeah.
the worst part is I watched it the
And it's a good
day
one, too.
of the anniversary of his death, which is just that's what made me cry every time he came on screen, and I was like,
Is that why Mrs. Doubtfire was the framed today?
you did
framed
No.
already,
yes.
right?
Oh, McKenna
Okay,
said
thank
no.
God.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no, I
didn't
did.
know you did framed. I would have sent it to you.
For those who don't know, Framed
I
is a
don't
movie
care.
guessing
I, like,
game
rarely do
basically
it.
online. It's fun.
I
But
do
yeah,
it whenever
that-
you guys send it to me.
I thought it was a coincidence that it could be Mrs. Doubtfire, but it's probably intentional.
Probably. I don't know if they do
Who knows?
intentional stuff, but
Anyways,
it might be.
speaking of
Yeah.
weekly movies, we all watched Prey this week.
yeah,
Yeah,
Prey
Prey. New
is
new
a
El
prequel
Predator
to
movie.
the
It's
To Predator, I guess.
Yeah, like a pre-sequel kind of sort of thing.
a pre
Yeah.
Because it comes
I don't
it
see
comes
where
timeline-wise
like,
before the movie, but it came out afterwards, but whatever.
Yeah.
That's just a
So
prequel,
what
yeah.
you're saying
It's
is
Star Wars.
it's literally
Yeah.
a
I'm
fucking
Stupid!
prequel.
You know this.
Yeah. A little.
How did y'all what did y'all think about Prey?
It
Oh,
smacks. It goes so hard.
It's really
so good. Like I fell asleep during it, but that was because I was fucking exhausted. However, I hate that it wasn't released
Same
in
here.
theaters, but I am glad that I could rewind it after I took
Yeah,
a little
that's true.
snooze.
I
but
do
yeah.
wish it was released in theaters.
Snooze cruising.
But then again, I have a big enough TV that it was good. I will say the cinematography and all that stuff, really, it's probably the best looking Predator movie. It's for sure, actually.
Absolutely.
I liked it.
And the
I liked
second, second
I
best.
think
or
it's the
best.
best,
I think it's
personally.
better.
Movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Me and
McKenna, so
Kaden-
did
me
you
and
watched
both,
the
Kenna.
original as this week as well, right?
Yeah, I liked Prey. I thought it was honestly, I like it better than
I
Predator.
watched I watched
Yeah,
Predator
I said it.
I think a few weeks back. Prey is honestly a lot better. I prefer Prey quite a bit to Predator, cause I don't know, Predator's good. It's iconic.
Yeah. To me, it's the classicness of
Yeah.
it that makes it just a smidgen
I
better,
think it's
but it's hard. To
I think it's hard because lots of times it's compared to First Blood, which is the first Rambo movie, and the Terminator 2.
Which they aren't even the same
and
thing.
Terminator 2. Well,
right?
I know, it's just they're both kind of action movies from
It's just
the
big,
80s
hot,
and
sweaty
stuff like
men.
that. And so lots of people compare them. and
Clapping for what McKenna said.
and I will say out of
Big, hot,
Out of
sweaty
those
men.
three-
Yep.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I just peeked the shit out of my mic. That's gonna be fun.
I will say out of the three, out of Terminator, Rambo, and Predator, I gotta say Predator's probably the weakest. At least out of the first
I
movies.
agree. Well, Are we talking for Terminator? Because
Okay,
if we're talking
okay.
Terminator
We
1
say
rather than 2, then that's the weakest.
We say Terminator 2, I think, because
Okay, because Terminator 1...
Terminator
2, that's where it's at.
And then Terminator 2 kicks ass, yeah. Terminator 2 is great. But then this one I think was really good.
I haven't seen Terminator.
You should watch them.
You should watch it.
This one's praised really good.
You should.
Okay.
At least Terminator 2. You can watch Terminator 1, it's fine. But Terminator 2,
you could honestly just watch a
Okay.
video recap on
remember
Terminator 1 or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, back to Prey. I think the main reason we all liked it is because it's finally a horror sequel that does something new with the franchise. Or, like, actually, it's not even that new.
The reason I liked it was because I got to watch French people die. Why did you guys like it?
Okay. Oh, well, first of all, let's explain what it is. Yeah. Prey is, like, before Predator.
It happens in the
like,
1700s, I believe.
Yeah, like 17, 19, something like that. Pretty much, one of the predator creatures comes down to Earth, and it pretty much Native Americans fight it and stuff.
Comanches specifically.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Comanches,
cool.
Something really cool is that they actually released a dub of the movie in the Comanche language on the same day of the actual movie release, which has never been done before.
Which is
props
cool
to the filmmakers, because that's some really cool like representation and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love watching things in the original, like, well, for like the intended
exactly.
language and stuff. So I
so what are you? Are you subbed over dubbed? SMH
I loved
my head.
the subbed.
You mean when they make an American version of Parasite, you're not gonna watch that over the Korean version?
Are they doing that?
I've heard they were. I know they're
I
know they're doing it with.
I know they're doing
it with another round, which is I believe it's a Dutch film with Mads Mikkelsen.
With Mads Mikkelsen.
That's the original. Is with Mads Mikkelsen.
They're doing Train to Busan.
They're doing Train to Busan. I'm fairly sure they were doing
Train to Busan.
Yeah.
No.
I'm fairly sure they were gonna.
Here, Kenna, do you want to die inside? Do you want to die inside?
Tell us the title.
It's called Train to New York.
Why?
The funniest thing is
because you're never allowed to have fun with anything. I haven't seen any of these movies. I have not seen Parasite or Train to Busan.
Is it the American remake of Another Round? Is that the one with Leonardo DiCaprio? I think it is.
They wouldn't.
I think it is. Which is terrible.
Hear me out. I'm making a bet right here and right now. If they make that, and Leo gets nominated or wins for an Oscar, I will
riot.
Literally, I will eat a glove.
You'll have to do that on stream.
I'll eat a glove.
You'll have to do that on stream.
Yeah, even though I already owe one person a glove eat because I lost a bet once. But I will do it again because from everything I heard, Mads should have won an Oscar for the original. Sure. Which he didn't. So,
they never give acting noms or acting wins to people from foreign films. Really,
the closest we had was the girl from Roma.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I guess
it was like her first movie.
I guess the grandma in Minari won Best Supporting Actress, but that was them. That one really felt like them being like, oh yeah, you can have this one.
Yeah, it's slided over.
We watch the Oscars, but we hate them at the same time.
I barely watch the real Oscars. I more just watch the Your Movie Sucks.
The better version.
Watches it with his friends.
The better version.
I watch those to feel like I have a group of friends for about 30 minutes whenever I need it.
One day we'll live stream. We'll stream our reactions to the Oscars maybe or something like that.
When the Oscars roll back around, or the 420 awards, whichever comes first.
Oh man.
Heck yeah.
That's like so far.
Is.
Yeah.
But
Batman is gonna win Best Original Score this year. I'm putting my foot in the sand. It's gotta.
It can't though. It came out in March. It'll never happen.
It will. They're gonna push for it.
Hopefully. Anyways, we should probably get back.
Do you think?
Should get back to the Predator.
Yeah. Wait, what are we talking
about?
Prey.
Yeah.
Right.
Predator is epic. He's in Fortnite.
Yep. Can we all talk? We're gonna not really like say spoilers or anything. We're just gonna talk about the film a bit.
We'll skirt around spoilers a little bit.
Can we?
'Cause
Okay.
If you've seen the original Predator, you've basically seen this
it's
movie.
It's basically this movie with a
yeah.
nice little twist on it, and the cool thing is,
and some better effects.
Visuals. It basically, like, it's not like a remake or anything like that, because it's definitely unique enough, which I like, but it definitely takes what the original does and improves on it. Which I think is
it's not a Force Awakens, you know, where it just takes everything the original did and just does it again, but worse. This
or
one
just
it takes inspiration.
or just any horror remake.
Like this. The cinematography in this movie, I hope more people start talking about, because it was really pretty.
I feel like
it's so pretty.
I would frame pretty much any shot from this movie.
I think
there was a lot.
I think not many people are going to talk about the cinematography. No, there's two chances. People will either talk about it a lot because it was released on Hulu instead of on like a theater, and they'll be like, "Oh, we should have been able to see this on theater because it's really pretty." Or because it was released on Hulu, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, it's pretty," but like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But either way, props to the cinematographer. Did a great job.
Yeah. It was really good. I really liked the all of the performances in it were really good.
Yeah, they were solid.
The brother in it. This is his first ever movie.
Really?
Wow.
First?
He did great.
He did really good.
Yeah, like I've already seen people fan casting him for like superhero roles, which is pretty.
Give Native American people more roles.
I hope he gets. I hope he gets more stuff in the future.
People want him to play, I believe, Thunderbird in X-Men.
That's an X-Men.
Who is an X-Men known for getting killed.
But
Aww.
It's better than
the
X-Men.
It's better than every.
The power is don't die. Power is no die, but then kill in first appearance.
At least if they cast him, they'll be better than every single Avatar live action where they've casted like very white people, including the new one. Because as much as they tried,
the new like Avatar TV
the guy
show?
who's playing Sokka there's lots of controversy over him because he's
just him. Every other one's pretty good.
Every other. They got
They got the original Cabbage Man back.
That is cool.
Which is pretty cool. You know.
They did?
It's the original guy.
But
and,
the creators left, so that leaves me a bit questionable.
Yeah.
But you know,
we'll just have to wait and see.
I think we can all agree.
It's not M. Night Shyamalan.
We can all agree the best performer in Prey is the dog.
Yeah. I was really worried.
So was I.
But then I saw a tweet. That just said the dog survives, and I was like, "That's all I need."
Goodness, I can watch it. I gotta watch it now.
Life.
I was so worried in every single scene that dog was in. I was like, "Oh no, it's gonna happen now."
It's gonna get predatored. There was like so much cool like they
use the predator so
in such
well.
A unique way.
Yeah.
Because like, and I saw a tweet. I think you might actually send it to me, Bailey. But it makes sense that this this movie should set the standard, which is just make horror movies or like action movies or whatever in random times. Like what was the one? It was like
we should drop
the pinhead cube in ancient Greece.
I saw that. Yeah.
Drop Final Destination in the American Civil War.
Something like that. Yeah. Absolutely. It's awesome.
I would watch that, like,
I'd
watch a Saw movie that takes place in 2099. Are you kidding me?
That would be awesome, yeah. Or just any Predator movie in another time, like seeing a samurai face off against a predator. That'd be so cool.
That would be
so cool.
I want that so bad. Could you fucking imagine?
I want that now.
That would be so cool.
I know, right?
I want it so bad.
That'd be so.
People need to make more films in like different times. That's why I think Robert Eggers is probably one of the best. Is because he's like, I will never make a movie in the modern day, ever, never ever.
Yeah.
And that's just what all people should do. Just make movies from like 500 years ago.
That's Lighthouse. That's Lighthouse Man.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
No. Wait. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Bailey, you have a problem where you deny everything I say sometimes. It's purely frustrating.
It's fair because, I mean, I deny everything Bailey says. We're basically all just pointing fingers at each other.
Exactly. I'm trying to find that tweet. So I found the tweet. Yeah, it's just it's just like Prey should be the template for all the horror franchises. Drop a xenomorph into feudal Japan. Do Final Destination on a 17th century pirate ship. Let the ancient Greeks crack open the Hellraiser box. That'd be
I would do anything
so
for any of
cool.
those. I will make them. Hollywood, please call me. I'll write them. I'll make them. Please,
It'd be so cool.
Please let me make a good Hellraiser movie that doesn't suck like the original and every Hellraiser movie.
Yeah.
It just Pinhead is
Pinhead's
the only good
cool.
part of those movies.
Pinhead's cool.
Yeah.
Overall,
I have them on my desk. I have a Pinhead.
we can talk about not like we won't talk about specific kills, but we can talk about how cool they were, right? Because
yeah, like I'm just gonna say the scene in the burnt forest was the best.
Oh yeah, that was an awesome
Absolutely.
scene.
I love.
The way like yeah.
I
Even-
really
like,
love
the
how we
final-
see like a. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me go ahead. Even like the final fight with like her and the thing.
And the predator. Yeah, no.
La creatura.
What's the creature's name?
Predator.
That's
No,
literally.
the
Let's
no,
give
it's
him a name.
specifically no.
Let's
There's
call
a
him-
species. I don't remember what it is.
Let's
Let me
call him
look it up.
Timothy.
It's stupid.
It's
Oh,
I like
Timothy.
the predator's name.
The design of the predator is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the
it-
redesign
it's
is
really good.
awesome.
I don't know if it's better than the original
No, it's
design
better.
though, because the original design was so
I,
better.
I
good.
think the
Sorry.
original design is better, only because once he takes the mask off, it doesn't look as good. Personally,
Yeah.
him with the mask
Yeah,
on
okay,
though
hear
is
me out.
awesome.
In the first
But-
movie.
All I'm saying.
No, him with the mask on in this
orig-
movie isn't as cool with him in the mask off in the first movie.
Yeah, that is true. What Kaden?
Original Predators in Fortnite. So
That's true. That's true. Also,
Ugh,
I found out
whatever.
the name of the species.
Fortnite
They're
boy.
called
Chug jug that
they're
blue
called
Gatorade of yours.
I'm
they're
literally
called-
drinking blue right now.
they're called the Yautja. Yautja. Yeah,
Oucha.
Youch!
basically, Kaden.
That's dumb, but yeah,
I really like its design and the way, like,
yeah.
we don't see any of the. I mean, we might see a little bit, but not much of the original tech from the original movie. It's like downgraded tech, and it's awesome.
It's
Which I
primitive.
love.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like
I especially love like the
300
whip
years?
thing that it used
No,
with the little
dude.
like fire on it.
The shield was neat.
The shield is so cool too, and it leads to
pretty
it leads to
swag.
some of the coolest kills. Honestly,
yeah, that's a pretty dope
it's
kill.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie. Watch it. Watch
watch
it
it
out.
on Hulu.
You bunch of jabronis. Watch it.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu.
It's good.
It should have been in theaters.
Wa-
I would give anything to watch this.
Also,
in
if you
I
because
think
it just
yeah.
looks like a theater movie.
Yeah.
both versions
Also-
should have been released in theaters.
per,
The
yeah,
sub
exactly,
and the
for
dub.
sure. I think those who don't mind reading in subtitles, if you like or specifically don't like subtitles, you're fine watching it in English. But I would say watch it in the Comanche dub. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
do it. It's
So did you
cooler.
guys both watch it in
Yeah.
the dub or in the Comanche?
I
That's
did,
cool.
yeah.
I watched it in English because I'm a dirty yank.
Ugh, disgusting.
Doesn't like
Ew.
that doesn't like to
Stupid
read.
American.
English? Nah.
How could you?
All right. Well.
But yeah, it's a good movie.
Another movie.
Speaking
we
of
all
movies on
watched,
Hulu, yeah,
we watched Prisoners.
heck
Prisoners?
yeah.
El Prisionero.
Has Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, a few other people, but those are the main two.
Huge Ackman, dude. I'm telling you, the huge.
We're not going to
Huge
talk about
acne.
spoilers just yet. We're going to wait a second to say any
Yeah.
spoilers, just in case
Because despite the fact that this movie is from 2013,
not many people have watched
I
it.
do.
Yeah.
If you have not seen it, turn off this podcast. I don't care if you're driving, and start watching it right now. All right, pull over and watch it.
Pull over, watch the entire
Because
movie.
I was a hater last week, right? Because
Caden
I
does
think
not
Dennis-
like Denis
I think-
Villeneuve.
I think he's a hack.
Who knows
'Cause
why?
Dune looks stupid.
You haven't even seen it, so
Yeah, but it looks like it's for nerds.
I mean, basically,
nerds.
yeah.
Sorry,
No, it is
America.
for nerds, but like then again,
The only good thing from all adaptations of Dune is the Gom Jabbar.
the Gom
That's
Jabbar.
I want to get a Gom Jabbar, so like when I shake people's hands, I can Gom Jabbar. Yeah,
I got
But yeah,
Gom Jabarded.
but yeah, Prisoners
This
is really
movie,
good.
basically,
I'm making-
Hypnosis
yeah.
it's a thriller from 2013, follows Hugh Jackman.
Did you just say Hypnosis?
Hypnosis.
You were saying synopsis.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it.
Synopsis.
I didn't know how to pronounce it.
laugh at it.
Okay.
Fucking synopsis.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, the entire plot of the film is Hugh Jackman. He plays the father of a daughter who gets lost or kidnapped. You don't exactly know. And it's basically him trying to find out what happened to her and stuff. That's
But honestly,
basically the plot without spoilers.
After I watched it, I would kind of wished that I hadn't read anything.
Did you read
about
stuff about the plot?
Like even, well, the synopsis,
okay.
like basically what you said.
Well, yeah.
I wish I hadn't.
I mean,
because it would have been better as just a what is happening.
that's.
So I was like, when
fair.
do the prisoners show up?
I went into it
Nobody
completely
goes to
blind.
prison.
So
It's yeah.
Kaden,
Nobody goes
they
to
were
prison.
prisoners the entire time.
Yeah.
I know, but nobody. There are multiple times where someone is about to go to prison, and then they don't.
They don't go
True.
to prison.
Yeah.
We will be talking about spoilers, so make sure you
We
just
will be
watch
talking
the
about
movie.
spoilers.
So
Yeah.
just watch it.
Watch it if you can.
It's on Hulu.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's real.
If you
it's shocking.
if you like Denis Villeneuve's
it
other
made
movies,
me a believer in a single Denis Villeneuve. And I'm not gonna watch his other
if you
stuff. I'm not
like
watching
if you
Denis
do
Villeneuve.
like his other
I'm not watching
stuff,
Blade Runner.
watch this one because personally, I think this is his best movie. Even I've only seen
I wake up early to hate on
out
Denis
of
Villeneuve
out of all
over-
of the I think 4 that I have seen, that being this one, Arrival, Dune, and I watched another one, I think maybe Sicario, but I'm not sure. Anyways, those are the ones that I've seen of
Sabaro?
Sicario, sadly.
Sabaro, the pizza place.
Anyways,
I'd watch that.
those are the ones that I've seen. I
Your
think
nose.
this is definitely his best film.
Yes. So
And now
just go watch it. It's on Hulu. It's kind of long.
it is kind of long, but
it,
it's good.
Honestly, it justifies it by the end. I think there were some moments where I
It
was
doesn't
like,
really drag
little.
though. At many times.
that, like it at the start. It kind of takes a second to accelerate.
Yeah,
It does,
there-
but then
there
once it
could have
does,
been
it
stuff
gets
that-
in there.
It doesn't.
There could have
fucking
been
slow down.
stuff
Yeah.
that could have been taken
Yeah.
out of it.
I want to. So all of me and Kaden both gave
Okay,
it 5 stars.
so-
Kenna, you gave it 4.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
just want to know why.
Spoilers from now. By the way,
spoilers-
spoilers from now.
Spoiler starting now. Yeah. I
For
just would
me,
like to know. Yeah.
I gave it 4 stars out of 5. First of all, the highest rating I'll go is 4.5. I don't know why.
Really?
I just
What movies do you give 5?
I
Kenna?
haven't given a movie 5.
A single movie?
No,
Wow.
I mean,
Have
I
you
know.
not like? Have you
When
not?
I make a movie, are you gonna give it 5?
Yes, for you, Kaden. Yes.
I thought you just ended.
So you didn't give the Batman
No, I
5?
didn't. Sorry.
I thought you
think-
just ended it on like a chuckle,
fuck?
just like Kaden. When you make a movie, just
Aw, that's rude. Kaden and I,
Yeah, I mean,
You
it's
you
haven't
be
seen given a
best
I have
single
no,
movie
I have
5
no
stars.
drive to make anything.
in the movie making business. Anyways, I
You
gave it
haven't-
4
We're
stars
gonna do it.
because I thought the labyrinth thingy. I'm sorry. I thought the labyrinth thingy and whole thing was kind of stupid.
The
Sorry.
entire point of the maze.
Yeah, it was.
I don't-
I mean, like you kind of knew it from the very beginning. Ever since I saw that necklace, I was like, oh, that's gonna be part of the plot, and it's gonna be a whole thing. They'll trace it back, all this stuff. And so the whole time I was like, when are they gonna trace it back? When are they gonna discover this necklace is part of something? And so yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's still interesting to see what it
Hey,
connects
hear
to
me out.
exactly.
Let me out her. Hey, Kenna, that's how fucking mysteries
That's
work.
how movies work.
No, I
That's
know.
how movies
I
work.
know. The problem is.
McKenna, when she sees basic foreshadowing,
Yeah,
so
disgusting.
predictable. Get a load of this
You know what's
flick.
funny?
Too
You know what's funny
predictable.
is that
McKenna, when she sees Riddler show up and go, this is gonna be part of the plot, isn't
actually
it?
when Riddler
Get a
did
load
show
of
up, I
this.
thought that was cool. No, I just find it something that
Oh yeah, and
that
it's-
was like I don't know how to explain it.
No,
It's
you
a
can- you can
maze,
go
it's a
and say it.
labyrinth.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why? I mean, out of
you're
all
allowed
the
to have your
things-
opinion. I just disagree
It's
strongly.
okay. I know you disagree strongly, and I'm okay with that. Okay, so get off my back. I can't. Anyways,
Yeah.
but I just thought the maze labyrinth thingy. why not do a flower? Why not do something? Oh, okay, I know it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Okay, I
Well,
understand.
it's
the whole thing, a puzzle and stuff. But what?
You don't know why?
I don't know why.
My
It just
personal, I
bothers
think
me in a way.
it's. I'd say the reason why is because they all take it like, obviously. So, the Holly Jones and her husband, we never learn his name. Their son dies of cancer, I believe. And so they're like, we want to do a war on God, and so that's what they want to do. And I think they take their plans and stuff mostly from the book that they read of the hypothetical serial killer who kills like tons of kids and stuff, which is in that book,
That
The
makes
Finding
sense
the
that-
Invisible Man.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing
I think I misunderstood that scene.
yeah.
And thought it was literally talking about the old people.
Oh no,
but-
yeah. That's one thing I think is very important is the effect.
Because they never find who it is in that, right?
No.
In the book that they talk about?
No, they don't, because the book is the maze at the end or whatever. It's a maze that you can't finish it. That's part of the thing. Yeah. But anyways, I think very important part of this movie is the way that these
McKenna
people.
feels goofy right now.
I think so, yeah.
Why do I feel goofy? I just don't.
You look like you were putting your head.
She's
your
just
head in your hands
pulling a Shinji pose.
Okay.
Shinji pose.
The thing is,
Go off, yeah.
the maze part of it, I find it dumb. They could have done it without
like-
the stupid maze necklace. Okay, I just don't like the maze necklace.
But it's like
Why
each
do
person
they
is
have to
inspired.
include
Each
it?
person and what they do is inspired by another person, though.
Yes, I know, but it could have
'cause
been like a
the
symbol,
Joneses-
like writing it down on chalk or something, like this impossible maze. Or like the
guess,
paper
yeah.
was really cool, but nah, a necklace, and then he connects that. It's like, I don't know.
I like
just,
it. I like this movie a lot.
Oh yeah, I like the movie. It's a great movie. The cinematography, the acting, blah blah blah, all that movie jazz is great in it.
But specifically the maze, like symbology and stuff like that.
The maze and necklace, I don't.
Only the maze necklace. That's
Yes!
that pulled McKenna's rating down from possibly 4.5 stars to 4 stars. It's just because it had a maze necklace. I think part of it is obviously these people have learned like from the book, and then they're passing it down basically. Like to, I think his name was Bobby, was who David Dastmalchian played. I don't remember his name exactly, but obviously they pass what he does.
Poor David has had to play like the same character in every movie he's been in.
What, someone who was
until Polka
abused
Dot
in
Man.
childhood and then becomes like a villain?
Yeah, and like either doesn't talk or talks weird.
Yeah. At least now he's
also-
getting a bit better roles though.
Yeah. I think it's funny that both Denis Villeneuve and James Gunn had David in like a very small role in one of their earlier movies, and then brought him back for like their biggest movie.
Yeah, I did too.
Funny to me.
Yeah.
Because
He's in Dune.
Am I crazy? Isn't he the Gom Jabbar man in Dune? Or is
No,
he
there's
someone
the
else?
Gom Jabbar person is a
Okay.
woman. He's part of the bad guys in Dune. He's a very small role,
Yeah.
but still.
Yeah, and for James Gunn, obviously Polka Dot Man, but he
Polka
was
Dot Man.
What is it called? He was in the Belko experiment. I
Oh.
believe, is what it was.
I didn't even know that
Anyways,
James Gunn did
back
that
to
movie.
Prisoner.
I believe he produced it and wrote it.
Oh,
but
okay,
yeah.
makes sense.
Back to
Yeah, back to
Prisoners.
Prisoners.
Okay, back to Prisoners. Back
Yeah.
to Prisoners.
I kind of want to talk about the maze
it's-
just a little tiny bit.
Okay, fine.
'Cause
Go
I
ahead.
don't. I think we should move on from the maze because this.
but the thing is that's part of like the symbology and the
This
stuff.
is a
'cause it's
sore
supposed
point
to be,
for me, but I will allow you
Okay.
to talk about it for maybe 2 more seconds. Go.
Okay, but it's the entire thing is supposed to be a reference to mythology, because obviously religion and mythology is a very important part of this movie, because Hugh Jackman's entire character is a very religious person, and I mean there's Detective Loki, obviously. And so I think the maze is partially inspired by the Greek myth of, I think it's Archimedes or whoever. Archimedes makes the maze. It's whoever goes into the maze and fights the Minotaur.
Archimedes nuts. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help
You're
it.
good.
I tried not to say
It's-
it, but I had to
I don't
say
remember who
Archimedes
fights the
nuts.
Minotaur in the Greek myth specifically, but it's supposed to be
It's Tobuscus, I believe.
it's them
Did you say
going down in the
Tobuscus?
maze. Yes, he did.
It is. He fights the mini Minotaur.
The mini Minotaur. Anyways, I think it's a very important symbology kind of thing where these characters are also going through a maze, trying to figure out what happened, and facing
Yes,
their own
I
demons.
know, because on Hulu they have a picture
time.
of Hugh Jackman
I
and
know,
like Jake
they have
Gyllenhaal,
them and they're
like,
in the
and maze in the
maze.
background, and they're like looking very harshly at each other.
Intense.
Yeah, and they're like
The
really
thing is
tense,
that's-
and
They're,
then,
like, giving
like,
each
That's
other
that's
the
an
rock
entire
eyebrow almost.
point of the thing is that
Inch
they have to
forward.
face their own, like, each character has to face their own past and stuff like that, you know? Because Hugh Jackman, literally, his character in Keller, that's his last name, he has to go back to the place that his father killed himself, and that's where he keeps Paul Dano's character, and that's what he has to do in order to find his daughter.
Is his name not Paul Dano? You said Paul Dano.
I think, is
Paul
it Dano?
Dano.
I don't know.
I've always said Dano.
But yeah,
Like-
but that's
Dano.
like the entire thing is each character has to like go against their own personal demons while also going against like the Joneses and stuff like that. I like it.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, Okay, I wanted to talk about how this movie is literally a Saw movie. This is all my Letterboxd.
Go on a
reviews,
rant,
but, like,
yeah.
Okay. So, old person on a holy moral mission, right?
Mm-hmm.
Start out, that's obviously just John Kramer. And by the way, we won't get into Saw because revealing, it's one of my October movies. I've decided Saw 1 will be one of my October movies. Even if you've already seen
Yeah.
it, watch it again. Yeah. But, so, old person on a holy moral mission gets people to be like their disciples or like their minions almost to help them further their goal. Oh, and also, they use mutilated pig corpses to cover up their tracks. What? That's literally Saw. There's literally... I texted Bailey during the whole movie because they had already seen it, so they could like understand my live reactions.
Yeah.
Even though they were asleep because I watched it like 3 a.m. But, I was like, this is a Saw movie. And then about
later
2 minutes
on-
later, a pig head appeared, and I was like,
This is a
literally
Saw movie.
They just made Saw.
He keeps
They put a cop that, like, disobeys the rules to just get the mission done and to find the person. And, like, and it's basically a test of one person and their own psyche.
Yeah.
And it's Saw. They made
They
Saw.
did.
Right? Like,
but like
they made Saw.
a really well
Denis
made
Villeneuve was like, I'm gonna make the best Saw.
the best
even
Saw
though it's
movie.
not better than Saw 1. I'm just kidding. It might be
It's really good.
technically higher quality than Saw 1, but
Also, the funny thing is that in those text messages, you guessed the plot twist. You did.
yeah, I guess the entire plot twist.
Which is really funny.
I'm really bad at that, right? I'm terrible at like fucking dunking gainers in like getting the plot right in movies. I always
this
get
is
it wrong.
definitely not.
I just got it completely right. I was like, I bet Paul Dano is that kid that got kidnapped.
Which there's a
Ladies
bit of
watching the tape.
foreshadowing
He seems-
that I didn't realize.
He seems about that age.
There's a bit of
He seems about that
foreshadowing
age.
in the film that I didn't realize, because if you realize,
Is there?
yeah, because when he's parked in the van at the very first, he's parked at his old childhood home, and you don't realize that, and I didn't even realize this until my second time watching through, which is awesome because he's parked at his old childhood home, because Hugh Jackman looks up who lived in that home.
That's really good.
And then then he has to go find the
That's-
owners, and it's the people who lost their son.
Yeah, that actually goes hard.
Yeah.
Shad.
There's lots of
really
little details in this movie that are bits of foreshadowing and stuff that I really like, that you don't notice your first time around. Like
A tattoo
hell.
of a maze would have been better than a necklace. Just saying. A tattoo on
And
the
we're
wrist.
back.
McKenna,
We are
please get off
back
the
on the
necklace.
maze.
Overall,
Oh my God,
I
yeah.
did like it.
It's
The
a
one
really
scene-
well-made movie.
The one scene where he has his hammer and like starts smacking the sink. I was like, wait, that's from the TikToks where it's like
That's
top
from the
5
TikTok.
greatest actings. That's all
And
I
it's
can
just
think of.
white men yelling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's my daughter?
Is there?
It is.
Is there? Yeah.
It's
I just
it's
think-
that one.
Oh,
It's
I'm thinking of the other scene where Paul Dano gets yelled at. My
yes,
apologies.
exactly. You're thinking of the other scene in that same specific TikTok of the I've abandoned my child.
I've abandoned
my
child.
boy. I gotta watch that movie eventually. Yeah.
But anyways,
But yeah, I was surprised. A good mystery movie will make me forget that there are elements to the plot, and then when they reveal it, make me go, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, no.
Like I forgot that there was the old man who was dead in the cellar at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
because there's so much other stuff going on.
I remember.
McKenna's nemesis. Yeah, McKenna fucking remembered.
Yeah.
But
Also,
yeah, it was.
I think we can.
Yeah.
It personally, like, since we just talked about Signs last week, this one handles the Hugh Jackman's character. I think it handles him losing, like, faith so much better than Signs did, personally.
Yeah.
Even though that was, like, I
agree.
mean, I don't know. I just like this movie quite a bit. It's just really good. I like it.
I don't really
let's see,
think
what
he
else?
maybe. I mean, sure he does lose his faith, but I think more of like his.
It is, yeah.
Humanity.
Well, like losing, like, because that's even part of the movie that I didn't realize, this first time around, is how big of a faith is. Because, like, obviously, Keller's a
Yeah.
very religious guy.
Yeah, John Kramer woman is like, fuck God.
Because
We're
of
gonna
cancer,
kidnap
yeah.
Babies.
Babies.
Yeah, like,
Babies.
because my kid died.
So now every
I'm
kid,
gonna
yeah,
kill a bunch of
exactly.
other kids.
And that's something I didn't realize until the second time
If
through.
I can't have a child, no one can.
Basically. Also,
pretty
something
much.
kind of cool is the paths of Keller and Loki, because Keller is just a downward spiral throughout this entire movie, and Loki, well, he's not at a low point. He's treating this case like it's just any other case specifically, and he has no emotional investment in it. And then it's throughout the film, it's slowly him getting, like, very emotionally invested and, like, just becoming
Like Saw, like Detective Tapp and Saw
yeah,
1. Yeah.
exactly.
I haven't seen Saw.
This film's just a
Haven't-
Saw movie, but, like,
Saw.
It's
really
literally
well,
Saw.
like an Oscar
There's
Saw
even
movie.
a shot where someone is abandoned in an underground room
Yeah.
and has a door closed on them. Yeah, this is they made
an Oscar Saw movie, basically.
Yeah, an Oscar bait that they didn't bite.
Yeah, which is. Can we just talk about how Hugh Jackman? What else came out this year?
Deserved?
I think he at least
what year was it,
did. He get a
2013?
nomination at least?
No,
He didn't get a nomination.
Only cinematography
What
got
the
nominated.
hell? That's crazy. Because, like, he should have gotten one, at least. I actually think he's probably the only one who should have gotten one. Though Jake
It was from the
Gyllenhaal.
2014 Oscars, which was the worst one.
Of course.
Yeah, it was 2014 Oscars was when this was, right?
Yeah.
It was the worst Oscars because you know who hosted?
Who?
Ellen
Ellen
DeGeneres.
of
Remember that?
course.
Remember when they took the
No.
selfie that has Kevin Spacey in it?
That was that year? Oh no.
It was that year.
Ooh.
Dude, this year was so bad. So the winner of actor in a leading role was Matthew McConaughey for Dallas Buyers Club,
Of course.
beating out Chiwetel Ejiofor in 12 Years a Slave and Leonardo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street, which is the one Leo deserved it.
Okay,
for.
maybe Hugh Jackman didn't deserve to win that year, but he did deserve a nomination.
You want to know something?
What?
Do you want to know? Do you want me to break your
What?
soul? Guess who got actor in a supporting?
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jared Leto for Dallas Buyers.
Oh!
Yes.
No!
Award winner Jared Leto.
Did at least
Oh my god.
did Jake Gyllenhaal at least get nominated?
No. No nomination. Nope. No nomination.
Ah! This pains me.
Sad. I liked his blinking.
yeah.
His like characters like blinking. I like
See,
that.
there's reasons
I
we
Googled
don't like
halfway
the
through the movie
Oscars
what the
sometimes.
fuck is up with the
There's
blinking.
reasons we don't like the
Yeah,
Oscars
I'm gonna
sometimes.
double check.
Okay, I cannot hear Kaden. Kaden, what'd you say?
I'm just going through the Oscars now to see what else it didn't
okay.
get nominated for. Also, that year had like one of the dumbest animated feature film winners.
Which one?
I mean, it was a bad
Which-
year for animated
Wait, was that when
movies, but
Big Hero
Frozen
6 won?
No, it was Frozen.
Who cares about Frozen?
I mean, it's a Disney movie, so you know it's gonna win.
Cinematography. Yeah, cinematography. It was nominated, but Gravity won.
It didn't even win cinematography?
No, I'm telling you, it won nothing.
Are you... This is going to make me go mad. I'm gonna lose it over this movie. Yeah.
Not even for editing.
Like, I have personal favorites that I think are better than, like, personally think that are better than this movie, but I personally think this is one of the best movies made that I've seen.
The movie Bad Grandpa was nominated for Best Makeup and Hairstyling. And so was The Lone Ranger. God, I'm so glad I wasn't into movies this year. This would have been a bad year.
I would have immediately lost all respect for
Bailey,
the Oscars.
I'm gonna fucking break your heart. Guess what other movie came out this year?
Whiplash?
Her, the one with the phone. No, Her.
And that one didn't.
It was nominated for Best
Picture.
It was nominated for Production Design, Best Picture.
Okay.
Is that it?
God, this was a bad year.
Really?
I'm seeing if there was anything else. Oh, it did win. It won. Her won one Oscar.
What?
It won for Best Original Screenplay.
I'm so mad.
Let me double check.
I'm so mad. What was Best Picture?
Your best pal, the Joker, didn't get nominated for Best Actor for that.
Okay, that's an incredible year. By the way, that is a crazy year for Best Actor though. Because, like, Wolf of Wall Street, Dallas Buyers Club, see. I am not the biggest fan of what I've seen, but Matthew McConaughey does good in most stuff.
Best 12 Years a Slave won Best Picture. If you're
it won Best Picture? I thought Dallas Buyers Club would have won.
No, that won pretty much every other award it could, but yeah.
It makes sense.
That was a bad year for the Oscars.
Sometimes the Oscars just break my heart, honestly.
Yeah,
there wasn't even that's what happens every single time. That's what happens every single time there's a non-Disney animated film that's nominated, and I get my hopes up just a tiny bit that it won't win.
It's never gonna win.
It's never gonna happen.
It's happened six times.
It's happened one time that I've cheered for another movie, and that's for Spider-Verse.
Yeah, and I honestly think one of the times, which was Happy Feet, should have lost to Cars, but that's just me.
Happy Feet is not an Oscar-winning movie, or it shouldn't be.
Even Monster House, which was the other movie nominated that year, should have won. Okay, we're getting completely off track. Prisoners, good.
Prisoners is really good.
I took a lot of notes. I have probably a 2-page essay of notes.
Really?
Let me go pull. Maybe it's a lot. I just take them as I think of them.
Fair.
There's a lot of really dumb ones.
So yeah.
I also have notes of Resident Evil, the handheld save codes. Pretty much every Resident Evil code.
I will say Hugh Jackman should have gotten best actor nom. Gosh.
Yeah. I liked one scene when they're in the house and the kids first go missing, and the fucker from 13 Reasons Why, which was a jump scare in and of itself. It was like, it's the guy from 13 Reasons Why. No, oh my god. Him. Why'd they bring him here? What's he doing here?
5?
But unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. He was also in Goosebumps.
He probably sucks. Never watched.
He was in Goosebumps. I remember that movie.
Goosebumps is fine.
So when 13 Reasons Why and the other girl are sitting on the couch after the kids go missing, they're watching a show, and it is fake SpongeBob music. It is knockoff SpongeBob. It made me laugh out loud. I was like, what the why?
It's like
just get SpongeBob.
That makes me feel like the scenes in every single horror movie when they Google stuff, but it's not Google. And
it's like, it's not Google, it's like Zoingo.
And they Google the most specific stuff, like white guy in a big suit. For Slender Man.
And then it's like the most accurate result ever.
It's like exactly them.
It's just Google image Slender Man.
One part of the plot I didn't like was when Jake Gyllenhaal goes to the thrift shop lady, and it's like those memes about NCIS or that one Adventure Time bit where it's like, what, you expect me to remember every customer? Get out of here.
I remember lots of customers.
I'm not done with my bit. I'm not done with my bit. Where it's like, nah, get out of here. Although I do remember this one shady-looking character that came in about 2 weeks ago. Only bought baby clothes. What suspicion? And he drove a red car with this exact license plate number. But that probably doesn't matter to your case.
I have a photographic memory. What do you expect?
They've been looking for pig's blood.
No.
You know, I'm just some guy. Hopefully something helps you with your case. There was a lot of times where I simply wrote the words Jesus Christ in my notes.
Really?
Moments would make me just go, what?
Like
yeah.
what?
Or I was like, damn. Like one, it was when Paul Dano tries to escape one of the times. And he like breaks the glass and like slashes. I wrote down Decisive Strike because that's a Dead by Daylight reference. Because in Dead by Daylight, for those you don't know, it's a Laurie Strode perk, and it's just the glass. And it's like you stab the guy and you get off the shoulder. But like pretty much any time, there was a moment where Hugh Jackman just acted his whole ass off. I wrote down, "Goddamn Hugh, go off, King."
Yeah.
Like him literally
Slay.
talking to a wall, basically. Half the movie.
Yeah. He went hard, you know.
Or him and
I wrote down David what the fuck Dastmalchian.
Yeah,
that's all I wrote.
Basically. Whenever Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman were in a scene together, you know it was about to get great though. I think in every single scene that they interact, it's just like so tense. After the first scene, it's so tense. But it's also like both of these actors are acting their complete best like roles possible, and it's like holy shit.
Yeah.
One of my Bailey, do you happen to know where the movie takes place? Like, does it have a specific?
Probably Washington or Oregon, honestly, with all that rain.
Because of how much it fucking rained.
It's so
It was
raining
raining when there was snow outside. I was like, it doesn't rain when it's snowing. But
Prisoners
I wrote down
place in Pennsylvania.
Okay. I wrote down, does this take place in Utah? Doomsday prepper? Obviously gay son? Bad police? Suspicious. I liked, so at the start, I wrote down a note that was like, I can't see Jake Gyllenhaal without thinking of him in Drive. And then later, about an hour and a half into the movie, I wrote down this exact note. I just realized Jake Gyllenhaal isn't even in Drive. I'm stupid. He's in Nightcrawler.
I was gonna say, he's not in Drive.
But there's also the moment. I saw a couple Letterboxd reviews that make fun of this.
Yeah.
But when Hugh Jackman's in Jake Gyllenhaal's car and he starts punching the dashboard, and Jake's reaction is just go, hey, 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 hey. I also like when there's the fucking garbage truck behind Jake, and his reaction is to politely whisper, "Go around, go around." Like, yeah, the fucking garbage truck's gonna hear, "Go around." Go around. Also, Hugh Jackman says riddles to Paul Dano. That was pretty funny.
I don't know when Paul Dano started singing "Batman Smells Robin laid an egg," I was like,
exactly.
Wait, hold on.
I have a Riddler. Wait 1 second. I can point at it. I have a Riddler poster in my room.
It's him. It's the Dano. It's Dano.
Like, Hugh Jackman was better than most actual best actor winners I've seen. Like,
oh yeah,
he
for
went
sure.
hard. He deserved it. Let me see if I have any other really good
like
notes.
It's definitely kind of a meme now of the screaming white man is like the best acting, but
if you're in a biopic.
This one's really good. Yeah.
I wrote down after he beats Paul Dano within an inch of his life and he's all swollen. I was like, Paul Dano looks like Tomato Man Fortnite.
He does, no.
I hate that you just said that.
Yeah.
Speaking of characters getting injured, something kind of cool with Detective Loki is the fact that his eye doesn't get shot, but like the fact that he almost loses an eye is because one, Loki, but also two, right after that he gets a bit of. Right after that, he also finds Hugh Jackman's character, because like in Norse mythology, when you lose an eye, you give up an eye to gain some wisdom or knowledge, and then immediately after that, I think
Jackman's little whistle in the background.
the whistle. Can we talk about that scene? Because I love that scene so much because it's just so good.
We can't talk about the scene. We cannot talk about it. We are not allowed to talk about that scene in the podcast.
It's so tense, though. It's so tense.
The hospital drive?
No, well, the hospital drive's super tense.
Yeah, we can talk about the scene. I was just messing with
that one. Any other
scene?
Director would just would make a very quick edit out of the hospital drive scene, but Villeneuve, I'm gonna say it like that every time.
He dragged it out.
Dragged it out to make it it was the best. Agonizing to make it
I liked
painful.
It worked.
Was great.
Yeah, no, it's so hard watching it
because it felt like, oh my god, just get to the hospital.
Please. And then he's like, get out of the way, and then it's like Joaquin Phoenix and Signs of the kids, get out of the way, and then they're like, get out of the way.
Speaking of Signs, I wrote down a note that says, between this and Signs, I don't think I could be a parent. I don't want to do it.
No.
Oh,
aliens,
so true.
kidnappers, serial killers. Nah, it's too much work.
Next, and then once we get to Saw, that has some stuff. But yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of
I got Saw
some amazing scenes, I'm so glad that last scene, the cutoff of that last scene is really smart. Yeah, instead of showing him being saved, it's like it's not like Inception or anything where it's like, oh, cliffhanger, is he gonna get saved? It's obvious he gets saved.
No.
But it's also you don't specifically see that he does.
I was watching it, but I wasn't really processing. Well, I heard the whistle, but my brain automatically went, oh yeah, now the next scene is gonna be this and this, and then just stops, and I was like,
and then it just
wait,
cuts.
Did I miss something? And so I had to rewind and be like, oh no, it stopped. Okay.
I like that scene. That's one of my favorite scenes because it's just in my head. My first time watching that scene, I'm just sobbing because of the hospital drive scene, and then it's also this scene, and I'm just find him, please. Don't let Hugh Jackman die again in the ground. Don't let him die.
Find my boy, my son. Where'd Kaden go?
Really,
disappeared.
He's gone.
Kaden?
But it's
my Ethernet cable disconnected. I just had to plug it back in. Sorry.
You appeared. You teleported.
Zoom. Yeah. I think that last scene. That's one thing I think is really good with Villeneuve is he knows how to direct a scene to make it either tense or
Boy, does he know how to drag shit out? Am I right?
Best. Yeah, exactly. The best thing a director can do.
Wait, but I actually liked it. It was a good movie.
It's a really good movie. That's the personally reason I chose it was just because I don't think it's one of my favorite films of all time, but I think it's one of the best made that I've seen.
Yeah, it was really well made.
Yeah.
Kaden.
Yes.
Do you have some news for next week?
So I don't know what movie we're watching yet, unfortunately. Our guest star, we're having a guest next week. Has not told me what movie yet. So as soon as I am informed, I will let you guys know, and I will tweet it out. We could
probably post it on the Twitter,
Yeah, the Twitter. Our guest is going to be all of our actual our actual video teacher from high school. Who is one of the coolest people we've ever known, all of us collectively. Great. He's cool.
He's great.
Let me ask.
He likes movies.
He does. Also, sir, if you're watching this, which obviously you are, you tell me every week, you give me a review of it, thank you. I do apologize for shitting on Dune so much. I remember you were very excited for that movie, so I
will defend it for him. I will defend it.
Yeah. But yeah, I will let everyone know what the movie next week is. But if so we have a guest star next week. Keep posted on the Twitter. Also, random film news I forgot about. Kung Fu Panda 4 is coming out.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
I saw that.
Did you not see it?
You didn't know?
What?
You didn't know?
Kung Fu Panda 4?
It's 2024, March 8th, 2024.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
McKenna's in shock.
I don't want it. Take it back, DreamWorks. I don't
was
want
nice
it. I ordered
but what
Shrek.
if it's good?
I ordered
No.
Shrek,
But what if it's
and you
good?
got me
What?
Kung Fu Panda.
Megamind 2.
I ordered
Megamind
Shrek
2.
5. You got my whole order wrong, DreamWorks.
Or one thing that would be cool if they just did, the My Shadow and Me that they canceled a few years back.
Yeah,
and actually
I've been
looked really
seeing
good.
that. Oh, I'd want to watch that one. That looks cool. Nah, Kung Fu
After-
Panda 4.
At least it's not Trolls 3.
After Nimona, the one canceled Blue Sky film that got, and now Netflix is taking care of it. After that, I just want lots of canceled films to be like, oh yeah, no, we're back in production, just because
Batgirl.
that would be happy. Like,
Did you hear that
Batgirl.
they backstepped a little bit on Batgirl? They're like,
Oh yeah,
still
no,
reaching
they're
out
like
to her. She
Leslie
wants-
Grace. Leslie Grace is still probably gonna be Batgirl, but we don't know when.
Fuck you,
What?
Warner Brothers. Fuck you.
Oh,
God damn it.
goodness.
You
Wow.
bastards.
Yeah.
Rapscallions
Anyways.
even. Oh god. Well, I think that's gonna wrap up this podcast. Yeah. Again, keep an eye on the Twitter, which obviously is at Hyperfixnation.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. This was a fun, grand old time. We talked about Prey, a little bit of Predator, a little bit of Prisoners, and Smiling Friends. Yeah,
Prey,
fun stuff.
Predator, and Prisoners.
Little
That'll
bit of
probably be the title
everything,
or
yeah.
something. I don't know.
Oh, do we have a catchphrase yet for our podcast or anything?
Actually, I'm just gonna say this at the end of everyone. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. That's what I live by.
Wait, did you guys stop recording? I should probably stop recording.